Welcome back. I'm Jill with thecarefreekitchen.com, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make this loaded baked potato soup. This is a potato soup recipe the entire family loves. Okay, so for the ingredients on this recipe, these are the things that you're going to need. First, I started out with 3 to 4 pounds of russet potatoes. I washed them, peeled them, and then cut them into about 1/2-inch chunks. And I cut up an onion. I just like to slice it in half, cut the ends off, peel off the outer layer, and then dice it really small. Okay, then next I have some chicken broth, and you can use the stuff out of the carton is fine, or one thing that I like to have on hand is this better than bouillon, and you just mix that with some water and you can have chicken broth anytime. And then I have some minced garlic, and this is a mixture of heavy cream and milk. You can use all heavy cream or just milk or half and half, whatever you like. And then just a little bit of butter to cook up my onion. So to get started, I'm going to add my butter, and I'll just let that melt a little bit. And then I'm going to add my onions. And we just want to make sure these onions are really well cooked. Cook them until they are just lightly golden on the edges. Alright, there's just a little bit of brown in the pan, so now I'm going to add my minced garlic and stir that just another 30 seconds or so to make sure that's nice and cooked through. Okay, and now I'm going to add my potatoes and then also my chicken broth. There we go. And now we're just going to boil these for about 15 minutes or until the potatoes are really soft, and when you put a fork in them, it comes out easily. So bring that up to a boil for about 15 minutes. Okay, so while my potatoes are boiling in that chicken broth mixture, here's a few things that I like to get ready while that's cooking. And this is such an easy meal. It can be on the table in about 30 minutes, so it's super quick and easy and perfect for any weeknight meal. Okay, so the first thing I have are bacon bits, and you can find pre-made bacon bits pretty much anywhere. What I like to do is just pour them on a plate a little bit, just enough that my family's probably gonna eat for this one meal. So maybe a couple tablespoons per serving. And now I'll just take these bacon bits and put them in the microwave for about a minute, and it will crisp them up a little bit and make them taste like they're fresh. And then I'm also going to just slice up a little bit of green onion. And if your kids are picky, then of course just leave this to the side, and then whoever wants it can have green onions on their soup. And then I also just have some shredded cheese, and you can use any kind of shredded cheese. You could use white cheddar or pepper jack or just regular cheddar, whatever you like is great. Okay, this has been boiling for about 15 minutes. And we're just gonna check and see. So it breaks apart pretty easily. See how soft and tender those are? Those are just about right. Okay, so the next step is I'm going to take a potato masher and mash all the potatoes just a little bit. We still want a few chunks in there, but we want most of the potato chunks to be smaller, and then this will also be a natural thickening agent for the soup. Since we have a pretty low broth to potato ratio, we probably won't need much of a thickener. And next, I'm just going to pour in my milk or cream mixture and stir it up. And at this point, I like to taste my soup and see if it needs any salt or pepper. It's probably gonna need a little bit of pepper, but since it's cooked in chicken broth, we probably don't need a lot of salt. Okay, it doesn't need any salt, but there's a little bit of pepper. And you can either add your shredded cheese in now, or you can do it when you serve it. I usually like to do a little bit of both. So I'm just gonna put in a couple of handfuls of this shredded cheddar. Mix that in here. Alright guys, here is my rendition of a loaded baked potato soup. The soup is rich and thick and creamy. It has everything that you love about a baked potato. It has those nice stringy bits of cheese and the chunks of bacon, and then the sharpness of that little bit of green onion. It's the perfect combination. It's more like a chowder because it's so thick and rich. This potato soup has big chunks of russet potatoes, but it's also thick and rich and creamy, and we love to dress it up with bacon bits, shredded cheese, and a few sliced green onions. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Carefree Kitchen. Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow me so I can show you all kinds of fun and easy recipes your family will love. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!